Hello everyone, in this video I'm just going to be analyzing basically a keylogger live, just kind of hopping in and just kind of using the skills that I do have to analyze it. Some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running it and looking for network traffic, dumping the memory of the active process and kind of looking through it. I'm also going to pop it into Ghidra and try to take a look and try to analyze what I can. I'm not the best at reverse engineering, but I'm going to give it a shot. We're gonna map out the indicators of compromise, and then we're gonna take a look at the domains and the IP addresses at the end of the stuff that I found, and then throw them into stuff like DNS dumpster and Shodan. All right, so here's the malware we're gonna be taking a look at here. Very malicious, 62 out of 72 vendor scores. If we go ahead and go to relations, you can see that this is the domain it's gonna be talking to. Another IP address here. 10 plus bundle files, and here they all are. There we go. So just a text section and then all these files. And let's go to behavior. For the meter signatures, so we have, for execution, we have command and scripting. For Windows command shell, shared modules. Let's go ahead and click this. Oh, I don't have internet. It's not going to work. System services, service execution. So it creates a new service. Registry keys. Startup, modifies, registers, hooking, so that's probably for screen capturing and keylogging. It's probably just keylogging. Command and control, C2 communications, sending and receiving data. Defense evasion, we have disable or evade security tools, encoding, encryption. Discovery, it does application, system, and file discovery. Remote access, reverse shell. It installs additional programs. Then we saw earlier, right? Registry run, startup folders, reverse shell, remote access. Set environmental variables. For communication, we have HTTP, DNS. It's downloading files over HTTP. Probably uploading data as well. So I went ahead and downloaded the sample. Here it is. Let's go ahead and extract it to our desktop. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Let's go ahead and disable pesky defender. I know what I'm doing, buddy. Allow on device. Actually, let's just turn off real-time protection. Infected. Man, what the hell? Look at that image. That's pretty neat. Maybe it's not so bad. Let's open up a couple things here. So let's open up Process Hacker. And let's copy the process name and paste it into the search bar. And let's also open VirusTotal, or not VirusTotal, I'm sorry, Wireshark. Yes, no. Get rid of you. Ethernet, yes. And we do not care about ARP traffic. And I think finally we're going to open up Regshot. And this is so we can track any placed files. So we're going to scan the directory C. It's going to actually track the registry along with any placed file. So we'll take our first shot here. We'll let this run for a little bit. And then once this is done, we will start up the program and we'll check it out. In Process Hacker, we'll create a dump and we'll check out if it has any Wireshark traffic. It's still loading here. We could open up in a PE studio and take a look, but I'm more curious about just running it. And a lot of the stuff in PE studio really can just be found in VirusTotal. Like I think even the compile time, the creation time, 11/13/2025. These are all the imports. Create event, create file, create mutex, create window, draw icon. Is there WinHTTP or something? Shell 32, shell execute. Yeah, so it's probably running a lot of commands here. Okay, cool. So this is done. Let's go ahead and give this a run. Yep, go ahead and run that. That's odd. It didn't launch a process with the same name, so maybe it injected into another service. We can use Hollow Hunter to do that. CD desktop or Hollows Hunter. Yeah. That's odd. Oh. This isn't it, is it? Open file location. This has to be it. There's no way. There's a good way to check this. Let's use PE Studio for this. Either it's going to be a copy of it, which is my guess. So yeah, let's pull up Defender. It's ironic. Then let's find the compile time. Yeah. Oh, well. No. Well, wait. November 13th. What was this one? Oh, yeah, November 13th. 1027, 1027. Okay. Is this the exact same binary? Let's see. SHA-256, C2, ED, double AC. Yep. Okay, so it's the exact same file. So it created a new process, and it's still running. No traffic yet, though, which is odd. Yeah, nothing. Let's go ahead and create a dump. Let's dump it to our desktop here. Yeah, really odd how it's not doing any network traffic here. Let's take a look at this. Just go to CD desktop, strings, defender, and then we'll do -n5 for the minimum amount of characters to be represented as a string. Actually, let's output this to a file. Strings.txt. Okay. HTTP. It's a bunch of matches. What was that domain that was mentioned? Okay, here's that domain. Logs.dat. What are you? Do you exist? Open file location. Open with Sublime Text. We'll do hex editor. Oh, shit. Is this a normal file? Open with Sublime Text. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. So it is capturing all of our inputs, the windows that we're typing them in and everything. This is so cool. Yeah, so, okay, for sure, Keylogger. I'm actually really surprised. It even says offline Keylogger started. What I'm really surprised about is how this is not, like, at least obfuscated or encrypted. Because you know, I feel like most of the times when I see stuff like this, the text file's either encoded with some type of like encryption, just so if I open it, you know, it's not like, oh, there's a keylogger running on my computer. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. What the heck? Okay, what other files? What other DAT files then? That is so interesting. Oh, here's that other domain that we saw. Is there any Wireshark traffic yet? No. Just ARP? Remcos. This is the second time I've seen this. Is this a folder? It is. View hidden items. It's not a hidden file. That is so cool. Process hacker. Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, here's some of the. I think this is the strings that were being written to. This is the stuff that I had on my keyboard. This is so cool. Language stuff, imports. So is there any... what was that domain called? Okay. What about like FTP? Actually, let's look at other DAT files. Oh my god, there's so many matches. Isn't there a way... Huh. That is so interesting. Let's exit out of this for now, I guess. Let's see. Let's open up Wire. Maybe I chose the wrong interface? I don't think I did. But it's really weird how it's not transmitting any traffic. Yeah, so it has Ethernet, which is the Ethernet's the only thing happening right now is these like hundreds of ARP requests. And then there's the local loopback, which I think normally just ICMP failures. ICMP. I don't know. I'll keep these both open, but it doesn't look like it's sending any traffic out right now, which is really odd. I guess let's take our second Regshot at this point, and we can see what files the binary created along with what registry keys it was writing to. I'm actually going to start an Obsidian node for this, so we can start kind of tracking some of this stuff. Vault. Create. Ew, light mode. Well, get me out of here. Okay. We'll make a new note. I don't even know what to call this. I guess we'll just call it this. Okay, that's done. We'll click compare. And we'll just make a section for like dumped files. And then we'll put logs.dat. So interesting. Logs.dat. I always like looking at the dump files first because there's always going to be a bunch of registry stuff. Files added. I don't know what that is. There's logs.dat. I guess we'll add this too because it did technically create this.
Another log file? What is this? Digicert. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's... There's our pcat file. Kind of browsing. Obsidian log. Yeah, a lot of obsidian. Prefetch. There's our obsidian vault. Oh, it added 2 files. What is this? Okay, it's the same thing. It's just like a copy. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll add that in here. Let's do domains, because we did find some domains here. Oh, traffic. Nothing. No, it's still just basic stuff here. Nothing crazy. Because all these destinations, they're all still like loopback or, you know, broadcast. It's nothing like external yet. Let's open that strings document up again. I always forget that domain name. Oh yeah, let's search for this IP too. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's put the domain in here first. We'll do like contacted domains and IP addresses. Let's search for this in the strings. Unable to find. Maybe it's in... Well, I know this is a memory dump. I was like, maybe it was like obfuscated and then like put back together at runtime, but let me do another dump. Create dump file. Defender 2. I think I spelt that wrong. Let's do the same thing. CD desktop. Strings -n5 defender 2, and then out strings 2.txt. I saw a zip in there. What? Oh. Let's see if that IP is in there. Now it is. Oh, we got some way different stuff here. Yeah, well, I'm not tripping, right? It was not in that other one, right? Yeah, it wasn't. Okay, cool. So we did gain something from that. Oh, look, there's our enter key. Save as. Is it trying to contact it at all? IP.adder equals... No. No. Oops, there we go. Screenshots. Screenshots. Is it writing stuff to our temp? Yeah, it should be actually taking some screenshots. I forgot about that. That is one of the what's the name? The MITRE signatures. Screen capturing. A lot of temp files. What's the last modified temp file? This one. Okay. Open with Sublime Text. Totally empty. Totally empty. That's might be from Regshot, actually. I think that is from Regshot. What you? Whoa. Okay, you're something. Open with hex edit. Ah, so it's being read right now, so it can't open it. So something. It. Can I see what process is holding this? I haven't done this before. Let's see. Does it tell me properties? Threads? No. Modules, memory, environment. I don't think this is going to tell me what I want. We'll close out of that, I guess. Maybe I should terminate the process. Wait, 0 bytes. Oh, no, wait, this is it, right? The B2. Oh, well, wait, why can't I just do this? Okay, there we go. I was like, wait a minute. So we just made a copy to our desktop. Oh, this looks like absolute gobbledygook. I have no idea. I wonder, we can try strings on it, I guess. -N5. It just looks like just nothingness. Yeah. Maybe it's encrypted. Maybe that file wasn't even dropped by this malware. Do we still have Regshot open? Clear second shot. And let's take a new shot and see what it says. Yeah, I'm curious where it's storing the screenshots. Maybe it's in memory. Here's that domain again. Some errors. That IP was in here, right? Yeah, let's... Is there any, like, colon ports? No? Okay. Okay, let's compare. Oh, maybe this is from my keyboard. Copy to clipboard. Let's see if files. Then we'll also check for startup. Yeah, here are those temp files. Oh, here we go. Is this under keys added? Yeah, so it added an auto start. So whenever we reboot the computer, HKU is current user. So whenever the current user, aka my Drew user, boots up, it auto starts that. But there's 6 entries here, so let's take a look. So there's one. Oh, the file's added. So it added under program data. Oh, it also added it under all users. Let's take that. Add that. Then that link was automatically created. That dump was created by me. That's probably Windows crap. Then where's the last one? Oh, in the startup. I guess we'll put this under we'll make like a persistence section or something. Persistence. I don't think that's spelt right. No, it's not. Persistence. Registry keys. Add that. All right, cool. We're actually making some progress here. Okay, not ICMP. SMB? Oh, that's... What? Why is the destination : ::1 loop back? Still nothing. I wonder when it transmits. It might just wait a long time. Let's open up Ghidra and take a look in there. Run. Yeah, I'm really surprised there's no network traffic here. Agree. Okay, yep, okay, whatever. New project. For some reason, my tools are all messed up. Select, import, open the not the debugger, the code editor or code viewer. Import file. Let's import let's import the defender from, where is it? Program data, defender. Yeah. Can I just drag and drop this? Uh-oh. It's lagging. Uh-oh. It's full on crashing. Okay, that was odd. Wow, now my screen is glitching. Oh, Explorer straight up crashed, and now that thing's stuck to my screen. Amazing. Program data, defender. Okay, there we go. Nice, it went away. Okay, but it's still not importing. We'll just import it like this. Import defender. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to get too much out of here. I'm kind of curious because I know the function shell execute is being used, so I kind of want to see the references. That it's making to that. Here's our entry function, but shell execute. .58. Let me look up the docs for shell execute A. No, exa actually. Performs an operation on the specified file. So this is, I'll just call it, oh, that's right, clipboard's not shared. P exec info. Why did that not? Not yet. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so window, verb, size, mask, file, parameters. So this is probably, what is this? Is this like some type of like, let me pull up the structure. LP file, the address of a null terminated string that specifies the name of the file object. Yeah, we'll just, I'm assuming this function generates just a file name, so I'm just gonna say file name for now. Delete file, execute. What about shell execute W? What is that? Shell execute W. Execute any command. No, it says the same thing. Performs a remote operation on a file. Huh. So it's passing open. This is H instance. Open. This is file. File name. And then parameters is the next argument. So this is literally just parameters. Oh, look at that. URL download to file. Where is this referenced? Here. Which I think this is the function we were just looking at, right? No, this looks different. No, that's my bad. That's the same. Let's check out the other reference then. Oh, geez. So yeah, if it is downloading to a file, I mean, I'm assuming there has to be some, maybe they're doing like internet checks before. Here, I'm gonna look up this function so we can figure out which one is the URL. What? LP unknown. So this is the file. This is the URL. And then this is the file name. This is like the reserved data, I think. It says the argument for this is DW reserved. I think I typed that right. I wasn't looking. Whoops. So what does this return? A result. Okay. Just result. H result. So where is this URL generated from? Oh, right here. So what are you? I've seen this function a bunch of places. I mean, okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. No. Shit. What is happening? Message box W. Next. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's passing like a domain name or like a file name. I really don't know. What's weird is it's passing the same function here. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any network traffic yet? No. It must have to have some type of detection. Or it must be doing some type of check. That's odd. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that function is doing. Well, I know it's downloading a file. Maybe it's downloading. Is HVAR9 getting passed to here? HVAR9. Where's the next reference to this? Next. I guess it's... Oh, that's actually... No, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for... this. Parameters file name, DW reserved. I'm pretty sure DW reserved. That is what I'm looking for. Copy. Next. No, reach bottom. Oh, wait, I didn't read all this. So, this is a pointer to a callback interface for the function. So let's do LPFNCB. That's what it's called in the docs. Oh yeah, right here. And then where is this referenced? That's it. That's so weird. I mean, you would think it would do something besides just download a file. Like, where is this content going? Like, what is it doing once it downloads this file? File name parameters. I don't know. Let's take a look at the strings, I guess. Search text. Let's search for like HTTP. Wait, this isn't what I want. That's the wrong program text. Yeah. Let's search for that domain name, actually. Let's start with that. Ah, yeah. Let's start with the domain name. And then I'll just do this part here. We want all fields, all blocks, search all. I don't know if this string is available for static analysis. It might be compiled at runtime. Okay, no matches. Let's check the IP. Not a zilch. Yeah, no. Huh. Let's do this. I don't remember if I already did this or not. I might have canceled it. Nothing. What's in the text section? Adjust token privs. Huh. What is this doing? I don't know. Let's start renaming it. Let me look up this function online, and then we'll start filling in the variables. So this is a token handle. This is a boolean for disable all privileges. So that's true. This is the new token state. Buffer length, privileges, or previous state, and then return length. So it's looking for SE shutdown privileges, and then is it trying to set itself so it can shut down the computer? Is this like can shut down? Where is this being used? Let me read the description of this. The adjust token function enables or disables the privileges in the specified access token. Enabling or disabling privileges in an access token requires token adjust privileges access. I've never used this function before. Let me see. Let me pull up some docs here. Malware. Oh, I found I don't think I can show this on the screen that I'm looking at, but it says adjust token privileges is used to enable or disable specific access privileges. Malware that performs process injections often call this function to gain additional privileges. So it's probably just looking in the current process. I want to call this can shutdown because I'm assuming that's what it's saying, right? Look up the SE shutdown privilege. Attempt to, actually, let me look up this function. Look up privilege value A. The lookup privilege value function retrieves the local unifier identifier used on a specific system to locally represent the specific privilege name. So system name, privilege name, LPUID is the final argument right here. And this is a pointer to the variable that receives the LUID, which the privilege is known by the system. Yeah, so I think I guess, do I call this can shut down? I don't know. Let's just do it. Worst case, we adjust it later. Or like give shutdown. And then where is this being used? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's being called in here. Jeez, man. Okay. Where is it? Oh, wait, weren't we just looking at this function? Oh, open clipboard. Yeah, okay, this is some juicy stuff. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. What is all this crap? Oh. Huh. Well, there's an IP in there. I looked up HTTPS. Okay, let me look up virus total real quick. Well, here's his key, right? This is interesting. This has to be something. I'm going to store that in my notes here. To contacted domain and IP addresses. We'll put that in there. Oh man, my mind's all over the place right now. We keep finding crazy stuff. Shell execute W. Where's shutdown? Give shutdown. I don't know what most of this stuff does. Powerprof.dll. What is that? Power POWR prof.dll is a Windows system file that manages power management settings. Okay, so we'll just call this hmodule power settings. And then get proc address. I don't remember the second argument of get proc address. Probably the oh, the proc name, the function or variable name, or the function's or ordinal value. So this is like power function, or what is the better way to say this? We'll say just say like a function ord value, I guess. Then what does it return? The return value is exported function. Okay, so this is a function. It returns the return value is the address. Okay, so function address. So it's looking up an address, or sorry, it's looking up a function and then returning the address. So this should be called eventually, right? It's called here. Okay. Oh, set suspend state. What is that? That's a function, right? Yep, okay, so that's a function inside of PowerProf. And okay, this looks just like it's shutting down. We'll just call this set suspend state. Does some type of check. Okay, this little, I'm just going to rename this actually to shutdown. That's pretty much what this is. So it's just calling shutdown here. So if our computer randomly just boots offline, I guess we know what happened. Okay, I guess one of the paths here is in case 27 is shut down for whatever reason. Yeah, shut down. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Here we have something interesting. Open clipboard. Open clipboard. It takes an optional argument, which we aren't passing here. We're passing null. So we're opening... Can I add a comment here? I forgot how you can do that. Comments. Set pre-comment. This is... We'll just say like null opens clipboard associated with current task, because that's what it's doing. And then apply. Okay. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. And then what does it return? Just a result. B result. And then I guess if it doesn't work, it breaks out of the case, otherwise it empties the clipboard. Really? I'm assuming that just clears, yeah, empties the clipboard and frees handle to the data on the clipboard. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. And then it's setting clipboard data. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what this could be doing. So I'm going to look up that, I guess. Set clipboard data. So yeah, obviously it pastes data, but what's the first? So the first is a uint for the format. So what is 0xd? Oh, it just shows the enums. I don't want to have to open. We'll keep that blank for now. And then the handle to the data in the specified format. So we'll just, I guess, it's actually called HMEM, but we'll just rename this to clipboard data. Where is it generating this? What? Global alloc. Huh. Global alloc. Associates the specified number of bytes from the heap. Yeah, I don't really know. Is it like setting the user's clipboard content to something else? What is this? So 0x2000. It doesn't say on here. What's the second argument? Bytes? So this is a bytes, like size of bytes? Or I guess we'll just call it byte size. Yeah, the number of bytes to allocate. Huh. So then open clipboard. Check Wireshark real quick. Not a zilch again. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what this is doing. I mean, it's obviously opening the clipboard data. And then here, here it's reading it. So here's clipboard. I'll just call it current clipboard content. I mean, this has to be part of the keylogger. But I'm kind of confused on... And then we have like a lock, global unlock, close clipboard. Like, where is this getting passed to? Unlock? And that's it? Yeah, I'm really confused. Anything else that just pops out? Create thread. That's not good. Is this a hook? It is a hook. This is a hook for sure. Because translate and dispatch message. Translate message. C++. Translate virtual key messages into character messages. This might just be a key. This might just be a keyboard hook. Oh yeah, remcos. Wait, this is probably that that .dat file. I'm just gonna call this keyboard hook. Keyboard hook. That's my best guess right now. We can always extract icon, give module name. I wonder what this is. Just, I don't know. I guess actually this will help. What's shell notify? Shell notify icon A. Sends a message to the taskbar status area. Okay, this is so. Okay, so it's adding a message here. So 0 stands for add. So we'll do comments pre adds a comment or adds a notification to the status bar. Or actually, it's technically the taskbar. Sorry. Apply. Okay. Yeah, then this is the message. So rename global. This is task bar message. What is this? It doesn't look like anything special. What is extract icon A? Gets a handle to the icon from the specified executable file, DLL, or icon file. The first argument is an instance, so I'm assuming 0, it's to use the current application. This is the exe file name. Rename exe file name. Okay. And then 0 is for the icon index, so 0. What is this? Is this just the size? 128? Do you stand for anything? No. What does this return? The return value is a handle to an icon. Okay, we'll just name this to icon handle. Icon handle. Okay, this is for sure. What's get message A now? Get message A. Retrieves a message from the calling thread's message queue. So the return value is what? A bool. If this function retrieves a message other than wm_quit, the return value is non-zero. So I guess is quit. The message other than quit, the return value is non-zero. Yeah, so if quit, then break. Whoa, what's happening? And then what's the first value? A pointer to the message structure that receives messages. Okay, so message structure. hwind, filter min, filter max. Okay, this is actually coming together. I'm pretty sure this is the keyboard hook. I just wish I knew what this was. My best guess is this is the folder, like the program data folder, or the users folder, because obviously it dumps to both. I don't know. Let's see. Where's references? Find references. Is that just here? Is that the only reference? Oh shit. Is that the only reference? Yeah. Let me look up this function. Elster. I mean, obviously it's just probably a copy function. But apparently this is not an outdated function. The first is a destination buffer which receives the copy characters. Yeah, I don't know what to name that. Let's just go back. I mean, we don't need to analyze every single function call here. Where is this called? Is this the function we were looking at in the beginning? I think this is a different. Ooh, create key. I like that one. exe path. There's some interesting stuff here. This is a different function than what we were looking at. We were looking at this one, I think. Oh no, it's decompiling this one. Unless it's just like adjusting for all the changes we made. No, this looks different too. Oh no, this is it. Yes, shell. Oh, look at that. Wait. Okay, well, that's big. Let's keep scrolling down though to find. You know what? I think I know what this is. This just might be the main C2 loop. Is there a wild true here? Switch byte size. My brain's all over the place. I want to keep looking at other things. We'll keep going down for a second. Let's go find the keyboard hook where we left off. Delete file. Scary? I don't know what that is. Keep going. URL down to load the file. Okay, here's the power off that we found. Open clipboard data. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is yet. Where's keyboard hook? I thought it was in here. Oh, here it is. Create keyboard hook. Okay. Okay mode? I don't know what that is either. Okay, that's the end. I guess let's go find that cmd.exe. That's probably where it's executing commands. Well, obviously it is. Keyboard garbage, power settings. I'm really curious what that API is as well. There's so much interesting stuff here. Delete file. All right. Yeah, like this function has to be some type of. I'm so curious. We'll come back, I guess, to that. Let's find the CMD stuff first. Okay. PC var 27. So I think for file, I don't know if this is running a command or if it's running a file using CMD. What are you? I don't know what that is. Well, I guess there was another function in here. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Is this the command then? Because, like, I don't know. What I'm seeing here, like, CMD maybe /C and then the command, but I can't really tell. I don't know. I'm just going to name this to command. That might just be completely wrong. But no, I think it is. Because then this would be I think this is like the string. Because this is parameter. If I'm right. Let me look up shell execute W again. Shell execute W. So we have hwind operation, which is open, the file that we want, and then this is parameter. So can I do, it's like split out as new variable. This is CMD parameters. Okay. Then this is also a new variable. And this is current directory. Okay. We'll try that. Then ivar, the return value. Oh, it doesn't even take the return value. What is it doing then? Yeah, this is an int for end show CMD, I guess. End show CMD. So what is this function? I don't know. That's weird. It's different than this one. This is like, I guess, running some type of command, but I feel like, is it not receiving the output? I kind of want to start taking a look at that API. I mean, I'm going to keep looking around, I guess, for a bit. I guess let's search HTTPS. Search program text, HTTPS, search all. That's the same line. This is a global. I like globals. Is this the variable name? Where is... No, that's in that switch statement. Huh. Alright. Is there any... There should be some HTTP stuff, right? Or like, is there like send... What am I thinking of? I don't remember what function it is. God, there's so many things being used. The new Windows could be useful. That also can show us some stuff. Passes a function. Oh. Is window visible? That's doing all sorts of stuff. That's interesting. Where is... Oh, here's mouse event. What is that? Mouse underscore event. Synthesizes mouse motion and button clicks. This is flag. Oh, look. So 800, it actually will tell me, is the wheel has been moved. So the wheel has been moved. What is DX? So this is the position, X, Y axis, data. So, oh, right here, it says, if DW flags, which is this argument right here, contains mouse event TF wheel, which it is, then DW data specifies the amount of wheel movement. Okay, so I guess amount of wheel movement. Why? I don't know why it's tracking that. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing here. Right? Yeah. TF. A positive value indicates the wheel was rotated forward. So like if they're scrolling, huh, okay, I don't know why that's here. So it's tracking the mouse movement. That's interesting. I wonder what that's for. Oh, it tells you. I didn't know that it tells you the things here. That's pretty sick. Yeah, so there's the first one, right? The flag, X position, Y position, and the data, and then the extra info. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Get cursor position? Where's that at? It's probably around here, huh? Insert pause. Oh, yeah, so you can see some of the constants are coming together. So here it creates a notification with the taskbar message, which we haven't really seen anything yet, have we? Because this is all 1144, 1249. Yeah, that's all before. We'll call this is visible. Is visible. All right, let's start at the top here to start figuring out what this is. So create pop-up menu. Create pop-up menu. No, it doesn't have the arguments for some reason. Oh, there is no arguments. What's the return value? If the function receives, the return value is the handle to the newly created window. Okay. So we'll do window, or we'll call it pop-up handle. Append menu A. Append menu A. Appends a new item to the end of a specified menu bar, drop-down menu, or sub-menu. So it's adding like a close thing. If param equals 1, then create the pop-up menu. Otherwise, if the param equals this and param3 equals 0, then send a notification and exit the process. Otherwise, if param2 is this, what's def window proc A? Def window proc A. Calls the default window procedure to provide default processing for any Windows message that an application does not process. This function ensures that every message is processed. Def window proc is called with the same parameters received by the window procedure. Oh, well, this is nice. This gives us all the parameters. So this is hwind. This is message. This is wparam. And this is lparam. But, yeah, wait, I don't know, though. hwind, that's right. uint, message, that's right. Oh, yeah, wparam, and then lparam. This needs to be, retype. This is lparam. Okay. What does it return? Result. The return value is the result of the messaging processing, depending on the message. Okay, I'm just going to call it result for now. Crazy thing is I still don't really know what this function does. If message equals... how is this being called? Huh? So it's building a window. Let me look up. Where is this being? Local 44. Where is this being passed? Register class EX. Register class EXA. Well, I guess this is just a window class. Okay, so what's... So this is this is Windows procedure. Windows procedure. Okay. This is an int. What? Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no. Wait. I'm reading it wrong. No, this is an LP string. Whoops. LPC stir. And then this is class name. Yeah, I guess all this is really doing is create window. I don't know. Yeah, create window. Where's this being called? In keyboard hook. We made it full circle. Well, this doesn't return anything, does it? Oh, it returns a window. Duh. Created a window. Look at that. It has to be for something for tracking the whole screen. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, wait. This is going to be a string. What? Or not. WGSM? Isn't there like a convert? What? Wait. WG? Yeah, that does not here. Defender. Shutdown disabled. So if I enable, I don't want to enable it now, but I wonder if my computer would shut off. Huh. Okay. I guess we found this out. Keep taking a look for a bit. Then I'll take a look at that API. Let's take a look at this registry. I guess let's do that last. Reg create key A. Creates the specified registry key if the key already exists and it opens it. Okay. This is an H key. Handle to an open registry. This is the sub key. And this is the result. It is casted to an H key, but I'm very confused on what this can mean. Oh. Wait, never mind. I thought I had it for a second. Yeah, I'm not sure. Where's subkey defined? Oh, my eyes are getting... Oh, well, here's something here. Software. Yeah, where is this being... Subkey... Is that the only time? exe path. Oh, look at that. Some shell script happening. That's weird. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see this. Oh, we should search for remcos or whatever he's supposed to mean there. Oh, whoops. I mean, this is obviously in there. I don't know what that is. Sleeping. Delete file. That can't be good. Let's... Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Something in the registry. Creating a mutex. Let's search for remcos. I'm actually curious. Remcos. Search all. He has debugging in his malware. Oh, shoot. Is it putting something in sys? Oh, I'm assuming it's because it doesn't have admin. Because I didn't give it admin when I ran it. What? rmclient.exe? rmclient. Are these all real? I know SVC host is. Date modified. No, that's... This is some type of like open... Maybe? Here's another hook. What are you? Yeah, this is to write data to a socket. The first parameter is this null? That can't be null. What is this? Oh no, this is all one thing together. Okay, so this is socket. Or at least some type of maybe class. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. This is buffer, len. And then this is flags. So where is this called? A bunch of places. I'm just gonna say like do socket, so I just remember, so I can just like look at this and remember what it does. Or no, I don't know what it does, but so I can remember. Is this like, what is this then? This has to be a variable, right? I'm really confused. Is this a pointer? to a socket? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm about to start checking out that API, though. I'm kind of getting curious. Let's just save this for now. Anything in Wireshark? Anything at all? I don't know what it's trying to do here, to be honest. This could be the malware just making requests, but it's making requests to itself. It's not. IPC share. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We did gather a lot of information though. Oh, my eyes hurt. I think I'm gonna take a look at this API now, so we can kind of just start taking a look here. So I will be back. I'm gonna switch machines. All right, so let's go ahead. I have these. Wait, what? Oh, it's my desktop. I have these domains here. So let's go ahead and check some of them out. I'm gonna start the Tor browser here. Connect. And we will go to this API, copy link address, paste it into our browser. Oh, and here it is. So it looks like it's just used to fetch our IP address, and since I'm using Tor, it puts me in, Stockholm country in Sweden. Nice. Let's check out these other domains. So let's copy this. Let's go to VirusTotal again. Let's also go to the Wayback Machine. Wayback Machine. And DNS dumpster. DNS dumpster. Dang. This VM's really laggy for some reason. I have no idea why. Why is this so laggy? I allocated 32 gigs and 8 processing cores. What is happening? That's really weird. It's just like being extra slow. Let's paste this into the Wayback Machine. Never archived it. Well, can we archive it? I don't remember how to do this. Normally I feel like it's like, oh. I feel like normally it'd ask you like, oh, we don't have it archived. Do you want us to archive it? That's weird. It didn't ask me there. Let's check out copy link E. Dude, this thing is tweaking. Holy crap. Start test. Has some MX records for email, name server records. It has SPF record. All right. Yeah, nothing too crazy. No like subdomains or anything. It looks like nothing on the Wayback Machine. Let's Is there like a reverse IP lookup? Let's do that too. Oh yeah, and Shodan. I want to check out this on Shodan. It's an SSH server in Miami, hosted by Reliable Site Net LLC. I think that's, I don't think this is going to be tied to it. Organization is 133 Services. Is that gonna pop up with anything? Fraud risk. Threat fox. Abuse. What? Oh, I'm not joining. Yeah, so this is definitely oh my goodness. So they have a lot of tags here. So I guess this this rat probably should be associated with this IP as well. Let's copy selection. I would gladly like to report this for... Why can't I click any of them? Oh, I don't have an account. Well, then I'm not reporting it. Krebs. Yeah, so it looks like this is definitely a malicious actor. This is probably their command and control server. Does it show... It only shows TCP/22 being open. I'm not about to nmap it, that's for sure. At least not from my IP address. We'll reverse look it up, but it's probably not going to return anything now that I know it's just a server. Yep. Okay, so that's probably the endpoint that's controlling it. I'm curious on what this is. Let's open up Tor. Let's put this in Tor. Well, actually, wait. Can we put this in here? I don't think so, right? It doesn't accept domain names. Domain to IP. Not found. Did I type it wrong? envio25.xyz. Not found. Let's just search for it in Google and see what pops up. No, we're not doing that. Host analysis. Not a whole lot of information about this domain, which is kind of interesting. What if we Google this IP as well? Just kind of like generic stuff. What if we Google their API key? Nada. Okay. Let's... I don't want to just access this, even on Tor. Let's do like a... online web proxy. You guys are gonna get this one. Cannot connect to clients. Check if the address is valid. Okay, let's try HTTP. All right. Borderline malware. HTTP. Go. Request failed. Is this even up? I guess if... Online nmap. top 100 TCP. I don't care about service versioning. Yeah, sure, I'm authorized to scan this thing. I don't think they're going to complain. Failed to resolve hostname. Okay, I think this is completely down. I don't think that this domain is still up. Those are the records that we saw earlier. Relations. Jesus, can I not lag? Relations. It doesn't show the file. That's interesting. What about the file or the IP? Sorry. Community. Yeah, threat fox 11 hours ago. Relations. There's that domain. There's remcost.exe. Is that the Russian Federation? Is that what I'm reading right? It said Miami. Oh, is this like files that it's communicating in domains? I guess I can't see because I don't have an account. That is unfortunate. Well, we found out what this API was. This is some type of probably command or control or just some type of like, it's a server that this malicious actor owns for sure. And then this domain is no longer down, but it has a TXT record for SPF protection along with some MX records, which is kind of nice. I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. I mean, we have some indicators of compromise being those log files, defender.exe, remcost.exe, that the registries that it creates. I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. But if this video does pretty good, I'll probably make a part 2.